Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to Cops Cam Police US. Now let's go. Who could believe this scene is real? One car ended up on top of another in a chain reaction crash, damaging 6 vehicles. Luckily, no one was injured. A quiet afternoon was shattered as police attempted to stop a violating SUV. The driver recklessly fled, sparking a high-speed chase through busy streets. The SUV lost control and flipped over in chaos. The driver was ejected, landing in a ditch, and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. An investigation was launched immediately. A horrific car accident occurred at the intersection. It was truly terrifying. The car ignored the stop signal on the highway, sparking a tense chase. The driver, panicked and reckless, made dangerous moves. How will this peaceful road end? The car sped into the intersection, lost control, and crashed into the guardrail, causing a violent collision. The bright lights reflected the chaos at the scene. The driver bowed his head in surrender, facing a bitter lesson. The Hyundai ignored the stop signal and sped off at breakneck speed. Even after a police pit maneuver, the suspect regained control and continued through intersections, endangering other vehicles. The precise second pit maneuver caused the suspect's car to spin and skid along the road. The vehicle quickly came to a stop, and the suspect, along with the passenger, was subdued. The chaotic scene was brought under control in no time, although there was some minor damage. A horrifying loss of control followed as the pickup driver, after hitting a police car, fled recklessly. The truck flipped multiple times before stopping, with the driver flung into the air in a terrifying scene. I thought it was a race, but it turned out to be a chase, ending with a bold pit move.
Jesus.
When he spotted the police, the suspect not only refused to stop, but accelerated. Despite a precise pit maneuver by FHP, he stubbornly swerved, determined to find a way to escape. The suspect couldn't escape when FHP executed a pit maneuver, forcing him to stop. He exited the vehicle with his hands raised in surrender. What charges do you think he will face? A reckless escape race led to the police's failed sharp turn attempt. The car ignored the stop signal on the highway, sparking a tense chase. The driver, panicked and reckless, turned the peaceful road into a scene of chaos.
1037 Big Front Streets, Crown Big, brake. Front Street Magnet. No traffic reason for stop. No seatbelt. Arkansas, Ida Edward, 16 Tom. AIE, 16T.
55, OG4, you see someone?
But hit head on with the truck, a black truck on Gum Street. Get on Mulberry, just ran a stop sign on County Road 13. Driving opposite lane. Over hill. I get run that tackle. I got a straight shot up here.
Get on your line, truck.
Speed, right at 100. I got a straight shot. Don't know why I'm out the window.
50 units. That is correct. That is correct.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! No! Just want me to tell him. Stop it for a minute. Looks like I'm about to turn on Plymouth Road 60.
You going east or west?
Westbound.
Somebody just off the gate. Yeah, we're trying to get another one.
She wrecked out to mid-1016. Get on the ground! I want to tase you! I want to tase you!
The chase ended when the car crashed into an obstacle. The driver fled but was quickly apprehended by police. A pregnant woman, she begged through tears. What would you do in this situation? The stolen van sped recklessly, swerving as if challenging all limits. With speed and danger escalating, police had to coordinate with aviation units to keep close pursuit. A precise pit maneuver sent the van into the barricade, smoke billowing as the driver surrendered. Police surrounded the vehicle, neutralizing the danger despite traffic disruption, and fortunately, no one was injured. Police chased a stolen car linked to a series of daring robberies. High speeds and dangerous swerves brought the situation to a climax as the vehicle lost control and crashed into a fence. The suspect abandoned the car and ran toward the train tracks in a desperate attempt to escape, but was subdued within moments. Would you dare to gamble your future on such a reckless act?
Advised of the possible robbery subject out of Denver.
We got one detained.
Police stopped the red car, and the driver claimed she was attacked. Suddenly, she lost control, removed her pants, and sped off, turning an already tense situation into something chaotic and unpredictable. The car skidded off, crashing into a grassy area, as the defiant female driver continued her inappropriate behavior, ignoring the fact that children were in the car. Subdued by police, she broke down in tears, begging for mercy. Recently released, she now faces the bars again. Will this mistake finally wake her up? The suspects wreaked havoc on the streets, recklessly speeding in a stolen car and defying police, putting everyone on the road at unpredictable risk. In a moment of extreme tension, a precise pit maneuver brought the car to a stop. 5 suspects were immediately subdued, ending their reckless actions and leaving behind a costly lesson.
That's you! Hey, little girl! You! Let's go! Yep, you! Get up! Come on! Yep, you! Come on! Right here, come on. Right this way, right this way. Come on.
To get off and started trekking.
On a calm morning, police pursued a vehicle suspected of human smuggling. The driver recklessly sped up, weaving dangerously, defying all efforts to stop them from behind.
Spring Street. We took a right on Spring, put it back towards 90, put it back towards Del Rio.
Hey, they both had to get off and started trekking. Red Rectus. I repeat, heading back Red Rectus.
$75 miles an hour. Anytime we got something else flight device. Getting close to 693. Telephone service.
Stay in the trunk.
I'm going to do video back over past the cycle.
After a failed gate crash, the Toyota stalled, and everything fell apart. The driver was arrested on the spot, along with 6 migrants and 2 firearms, exposing a dangerous criminal network. A human smuggler driving a Ford sparked a dangerous high-speed chase. He smashed through 6 fences, tore through brush and farmland, escalating the situation to extreme tension.
702 in Pursuit northbound 277, passing on 558, behind a light pickup, northbound, heading towards.
116 Del Rio, pedal out, or correction, the vehicle went off the road onto a ranch road. I got courts when ready.
1500 reserve.
And be advised, the driver's in a blue long sleeve shirt. Driver's in a blue long sleeve shirt. And vehicle just busted through another ranch fence. We are still eastbound,
Warning, terrain.
And vehicle just busted through another fence. We are now northbound. I have courts for the fence. It's going to be 29 point.
Okay.
Top is going to be standby. Break. Standby. Bail out, bail out, bail out. We have bodies bailing out. Standby for courts. It's going to be top is 29. Oh, he threw his shirt off, dude. There's a blue long sleeve shirt right here.
Yeah, probably then.
Running, but they're all staying together. All right, these 2 just got up and ran. I have cords.
Warning,
Okay.
Horse patrol, hard left, to your left, to your left. Hey, troop, you're on him, troop. 10 degrees to your left, troop, yep.
Percent fuel?
1 second. I gotta find that other one, man. Or you know.
The smuggler, with 5 illegal immigrants, fled into the bushes, but was quickly cornered by coordinated police units. He faces multiple charges, while another suspect had 6 warrants. The tense chase erupted as the human smuggler sped at 115 miles per hour, weaving through treacherous roads in a desperate attempt to escape pursuit.
just off the roadway. Just drove through a fence. Black shirt? I see the car right here.
The car crashed into a sign and tore through the brush. The human smuggler was arrested along with 2 immigrants, one of whom was handed over to Border Patrol. Was this reckless journey worth it? The Buick Encore sped recklessly with a teenage driver and 5 illegal immigrants. Weaving through railroad tracks and exceeding the speed limit, he desperately tried to escape the police pursuit.
On the railroad tracks. He's still moving on the train tracks. He just failed. Going on the train tracks. Going on the train tracks. He's going southbound. People going towards the section. He's not moving. ¡El piso!
After letting 5 immigrants flee, he abandoned the car and ran into a scrapyard. Police surrounded, chased, and apprehended the suspect, ending the reckless journey at a heavy cost.
Over here, come over here. Over here, ven para acá. Vente para acá, güey. Vente para acá. Vente para acá, güey. Right now. Turn around, let's go. Al piso.
The Cadillac raced at 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic, cutting across neighborhoods, and blowing through dangerous intersections. Police stayed close, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
We're on Church Street. We're on 75, about to pass Industrial Park Road. Hey, you got the probably foot pedal. We're going through yards right now and parking. Getting back on 75.
JJ, can you get us up?
I'm trying, he keeps going off-road on me.
The Cadillac was stopped in the parking lot after a precise pit maneuver with no way out. The suspect was surrounded in desperation, and police quickly took control of the situation, neutralizing the danger. The daring smuggler sped recklessly, weaving through roads in a desperate attempt to escape. 6 immigrants jumped from the car, leaving chaos and danger in their wake.
On current location.
The avalanche left the resident, heading back in the van. Put down on, Garavito. I told you he said he would.
So 148.
We're going towards 83, westbound.
Your PD is going to do it on Delta.
You have another passenger fading up. We're on Avila. We turn on Avila. You have 3.
The suspect's car lost control and crashed hard, forcing the suspects to flee in vain. Surrounded by police, all plans crumbled. Was their recklessness truly worth it? The peaceful road suddenly turned chaotic as a group of reckless bikers popped wheelies and swerved into lanes, ignoring the law. One rider lost control and crashed hard, escalating the tension even further. Some bikers were caught, but most of the group made a spectacular escape, weaving through tunnels and evading all pursuit, even from above. A tense, bold, and unforgettable chase. Police chased a Ford speeding at a staggering 100 miles per hour. The driver recklessly drove against traffic and veered off the road, turning the pursuit into a chaotic and dangerous spectacle.
Okay, got a U-turn going back towards Express.
Yeah, we'll take the turn around, guys. Back on, westbound. Turn around. Westbound. Okay, yeah, right now we're back. Turn to, stay there, down. Go a little bit before you have to.
That's affirmative. We're gonna have a bell out just south of 3 miles.
The driver abandoned the vehicle and fled into the bushes, trying to escape, but was spotted by a plane and arrested. The human trafficker faces multiple charges, and 7 immigrants were handed over to Border Patrol. The Honda Civic led a high-speed chase with the driver recklessly driving against traffic, narrowly avoiding a collision with a semi-truck and posing a severe danger to others on the road.
Negative spikes, Dario, negative spikes, still spreading into town. Taking a right on Garza, right on Garza.
Right on, Garza. What's wrong behind him?
Hey, call back to the floor, please.
So far. Still eastbound, passing it.
Radio live, I think it's gonna go here shortly.
The chase turned dramatic as the car sped into a parking lot. The driver and 4 others abandoned the vehicle, scattering in an attempt to escape.
Bailing, Daryl, bailing. Driver wing, all black, all black.
The driver, dressed in black, fled into the bushes but was quickly apprehended along with 4 illegal immigrants. He now faces the consequences of his reckless and unlawful actions.
She's going westbound on frontage. 1050. Expressway 1050.
Amid heavy traffic, police chased a truck suspected of carrying illegal immigrants. The truck sped recklessly, ignoring all danger, pushing the pursuit to a dramatic climax.
Vehicle description?
Older Moto Ford, 28 on my 2.
Mark the 30 Central Battalion, State by State, there was reimbursed like on 10 for military with an older model.
Going against traffic now.
going against traffic. Just south of the express, we're going to go 3, go ahead.
North on 10, he's on the right lane, trying to get on traffic, he's running off the vehicle. Still up on 10, he's looking for control now. He's trying to hit the expressway, but he's trying to go through traffic.
Just like
we're going to be going westbound on the 83.
I'm going to get it 303 clear, because I can go westbound on 83 from 10. Also, video, they're right there going westbound on Main. Turn on the bridge.
Hey, my business, puppies in the back, Troy's on top of you.
We're looking at the coordination now. We're about to do the right lane, eastbound express from 23rd, eastbound express from 23rd.
He's just the east side, the very east side.
Going south, I'll let you know.
246 on everybody. Where's long punch?
I'm not going to get a 463. Show me the legal phone footage.
No, we don't have any 4803.
Yeah, what's in Norway, heavy 4803, Norway, heavy 4803.
Going westbound on frontage. 1050, 1050. Expressway, 1050.
What's the big 46 clear, and going to get 1050 showing you on westbound frontage.
The vehicle flipped over after a heavy collision, and the suspects were quickly subdued. One individual admitted to entering the country illegally and claimed not to know the others. The case is under ongoing investigation. A car with suspected fake plates suddenly sped off when spotted by police, sparking a dramatic high-speed chase through crowded and dangerous streets.
Locatie is het. Ja. Aanrijding gemaakt. Rijd door, rijd door. Ja, hier. Wacht. Stop, 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 stop. Staan blijven!
Despite a violent crash, the driver recklessly abandoned the car and fled on foot, only to be caught by police in seconds. The car is now a wreck, and the suspect's fate is no different. The suspect's car sped off, making daring swerves. Police pursued aggressively while the driver continued to accelerate, pushing the situation into a dangerous and chaotic state. Tension peaked as the suspect caused a multi-car accident at the intersection. Amid the chaos, he abandoned the car and fled on foot, escalating the situation even further.
Alright, he just crashed. Can't believe he's dead. 183, he's running on foot. Going southbound. Towards Murphy gas station. Okay, he's going behind Murphy gas station. Going over by the Burger Street. He's got a blue sweatshirt on, Under Armour, and blue jeans. Going back to the front of Burger Street.
Peace was shattered when police spotted a suspicious, unlicensed car. The driver fled recklessly, speeding through the streets and unleashing a series of breathless dangers.
192 is primary, 190 secondary, 122 is third. I'll call it. We are just crossing a ridge coming up to Port. Speeds are 70. 190 just crossed Port, getting southbound I over by the sheriff. White Bay Police 2, Sheriff on Sheriff F2. Sheriff, be advised, we're 190 dispatch. Speeds are 80, slowing down, approaching Capitol. Pick up 13 to pursuit. He took off on a MI stop for us. 190 dispatch. Speeds are 80. There's one vehicle that we're passing. Non-driving drinking. Crash!
What's your location?
We're north of Capitol.
Non-driving drinking. Crash!
The car lost control and crashed into a barrier, forcing the driver to abandon it and recklessly cross the highway. The escape ended as he jumped down an embankment and was immediately subdued by police. The chase turned intense as motorcycle police pursued the red car, speeding recklessly. The driver dangerously accelerated, forcing officers to fire shots to bring the hazardous journey to an end. Moments later, the red car lost control, spinning sideways in the middle of a busy street. Surrounded, the driver surrendered to the power of justice, ending the daring escape. The intense chase erupted as the 17-year-old driver sped at 116 miles per hour, ignoring the police and helping 3 immigrants flee into the brush, making the situation even more dangerous.
10-4, they're going to be heading northbound on 2221. Get there, bro. Speeds of 116, and we're in light traffic.
10-4, speed of 116. 10-4. Any other units that are sort of identify?
Get there.
Just east of Vanderbilt.
Units coming up behind us, be careful there. Bail out. Red shirt. We got one in the blue shirt running west, or eastbound.
After the intense chase, the 17-year-old driver faced human trafficking charges. While 3 immigrants managed to escape, he was arrested and handed over to Border Patrol, exposing a dangerous criminal network. The compact Polaris RZR became the suspect's weapon of escape. Using its quick acceleration, he tore through rough terrain, defying danger and driving tension to a peak. The vehicle vanished into the deep forest, but police refused to give up. With unwavering determination, they followed every trace, ready for a dramatic and unexpected confrontation. The stolen car raced recklessly, weaving through traffic and making sharp, hazardous turns, forcing other vehicles to dodge in its desperate attempt to escape the pursuit. The driver abandoned the car in the middle of the road and recklessly ran into an alley to escape. However, the attempt quickly collapsed as police closed in, ending the journey in complete failure.
Bail out. Hey! Do not! Get her, Frida! Get her! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Two human smugglers weaved dangerously, leading a high-speed chase. In a bold move, the driver had 11 immigrants jump from the vehicle into the brush, turning the scene into utter chaos.
Negative 5 on our end.
Cancel. All units negative on the site. Unsuccessful site.
Maybe bailing out here. We're down pretty slow.
The roadway is going to be to the east.
Over 500, almost like south of the towards East Pass.
All units be advised through. We're fine.
Police acted swiftly, taking down the human smuggler after a perilous escape attempt. Both suspects' blatant defiance of the law now faces a barrage of serious charges. Deep in the forest, the ATV sped wildly, exploiting every treacherous trail. Police accelerated in close pursuit, with every turn becoming a heart-pounding challenge.
Stop! Stop! Oh, they just stood off on me.
What's your address?
We're going home now. About 54 in the traffic slot. He's wearing a Harley Davidson motorcycle jacket. Tattoos on his face. Weird. We're off the road. Back southbound. Traffic conditions light. Well, we're going here by the favorite liquor store. 45 right now. Fairhaven Road, turn right. Don't in the woods.
Exploiting the rugged terrain to shake off the police, the suspect plunged into a dangerous game. But can recklessness prevail against the unyielding determination of the pursuing officers? A peaceful afternoon turned into chaos as police pursued a stolen car. The suspect raced at breakneck speed, made sharp turns, and ran red lights, pushing the chase to its climax.
Sportsman's right behind you. 277 we're headed east on the bypass. I don't know which way you're going to do on that. Which way did you go? Headed 60. He is eastbound on the bypass. Good direct here, so I think we'll do.
A precise maneuver sent the car off the road, flipping onto its side. The suspect resisted but was subdued, revealing signs of drug use, which further escalated the severity of the case. On a quiet road, the unregistered motorcycle suddenly sped off. Sharp turns and weaving through crowded intersections made every second tense. How long can this recklessness last?
Passing Humphreys, left on Morris Lane, left on Morris Lane. We are Morris Lane Road. Passing Donald Road, passing Donald Road. Looks like a slip.
The suspect abandoned the vehicle and fled into the woods, but was quickly subdued. With a stolen car and methamphetamine in his pocket, how long do you think he'll spend behind bars? The driver recklessly sped through crowded streets, with sharp turns and daring swerves throwing traffic into chaos. Every maneuver pushed the risk of an accident to its peak.
Eastbound 100.
Yep.
Temple Region 53.
Is it a truck or this green passenger car?
The Chevy truck,
Negative, it's a Dodge car. South on Greenwood, just past the green.
A bold intervention forced the car into the barricade, ending all desperate efforts. The suspect's reckless stubbornness led only to an inevitable and humiliating failure. A reckless display of speeding and weaving by bikers on a crowded highway caused chaos, with dangerous throttle revs and skidding, threatening the safety of other road users. The police were powerless to stop them, and the group continued to wreak havoc. But isn't it time they face the consequences for their reckless disregard for everyone's safety? The suspect sped through the crowded streets, swerving recklessly, defying all danger. Police stayed close at every turn, with the tense pursuit on the verge of exploding at every corner.
South Load and Asher.
Near the intersection, a precise maneuver forced the car to the curb. The suspect was subdued, ignoring their desperate pleas. Does this late regret still have any meaning? The black Infiniti sped recklessly, driven by a suspected drunk driver armed with a gun. Ignoring warnings, he drove dangerously at high speed, forcing police to coordinate multiple units for a tense pursuit.
Armed with handgun, rammed cruisers, and his DUI at my reach.
Get a helicopter here.
Direct, requesting helicopter at 520. Approaching Montgomery Ave. Virginia. Last calls. Play 2.
Go behind us, go face off. Crash.
Oh. Bail out. Crash.
The Infiniti lost control, causing a serious crash that ejected the driver from the vehicle. Amid the chaos, police quickly subdued the suspect, secured the scene, and ensured no further casualties. The city was shaken as a suspect with multiple warrants sped through major streets. Despite heavily damaged tires, he recklessly continued, defying all dangers in a desperate bid to escape.
About the bell, he just jumped. We're going on the wrong side of the road. Turning across by on my settlement road. Heading westbound on WSR. Driver, stop the vehicle. Put your hands up. Step out of the vehicle. Put your hands out of the vehicle and step out. Driver, put your hands out of the vehicle and step out. Both hands. Open the door. Hands up. Step out. Face away. Back to my voice.
After a tense chase, the car came to a stop, and the suspect was forced to step out and surrender, facing a series of charges. What punishment do you think fits his crimes?
Take 2 steps back. Keep coming back. Stop. Take a step to your right. Get down on your knees. Put your hands on your head where I can see them. And do not move.
The retail theft driver triggered the chase by recklessly fleeing, speeding at high speeds and weaving through busy lanes without hesitation.
Reversing back onto the freeway.
The chase ended unexpectedly when the suspect crashed into a store. Fortunately, there were no injuries, but his reckless actions have led to a series of serious charges. A tense pursuit unfolded as police confronted a Dodge speeding at over 130 miles per hour. Despite tight coordination to stop him, the suspect desperately tried to escape.
That guy has been driving wrong direction down 36 rim.
Wrong direction down 36. I'm at the 36 now.
All right, take the ramp bridge. I need to go back 4 rings.
Good one.
I'm just making a note. You almost hit on me there at the ramp.
Hold that on the ramp. 60 seconds. I'm off right now.
Making a right going back toward ADC. On Brian. Gonna be going back toward Oakwood there. One of y'all trying to get the ramp there on the interstate. Correction. He's keeping straight toward Blake.
I'm over there. Currently about 80. Going to a good play. Maybe you're not going to do something like that. I'm running hell, y'all. I'm better than you. No, he's straight past the thing going over there. I'm going to turn towards Blake. Just take a left towards there.
After a tense chase, the Dodge Charger was stopped. The driver and passenger refused to cooperate, forcing police to break the door to make the arrest. The chase ended safely, and the suspects were taken into custody.
Interventions transporting Aurora Grafton.
Police faced a high-stakes situation as a prisoner from Illinois boldly stole 2 vehicles, recklessly speeding through the streets and plunging everything into dangerous chaos.
Go ahead. You want to see right here, hit the door, keep on. Affirmative, she's valid at 1.
Copy in the 21 area, code 920.
Affirmative.
Victor 106, 10 502, copy address.
North 532.
I'll be out at 613 Prairie View. 1037 circumstances.
752. Okay, the other one being created. Just apparently was we just doing the room. You need to keep there and verify which one is there up there.
Study at 1058.
Okay, thank you. Hey, that's you, guys. Hey, Adventures transporting Aurora Grafton. Halfway with you.
Vehicle services.
Passenger seat command.
Colorado, Wisconsin, Adam George Robert, 9319, AGR, 921.
Happy standby. What?
In the parking lot of Panera, Illinois plate C Charles X X-ray 32832, C Charles X X-ray 32832, Found a silver Honda Accord, one occupant.
222, go ahead. Traffic on Adam Tom John 2631. Repeating, Adam Tom John 2631 on Fourth Grove West. On stuff to a Jacqueline John Camola, 179 out of Delaware.
9110, no touted.
79110.
The suspect recklessly fled, defying all dangers. However, his stubbornness ended in failure as police decisively subdued him, bringing the risky journey to an end. Police faced a tense situation as the driver crossed the median and sped away. Can he truly escape, or is he just delaying the inevitable?
Stop in 85th and 39. He just 1050 my spot.
On 85, I'll be taking command control here. Happy 1 pound 85. Like 4B, I believe you struck one of our squads as well. Matthew Cooper, 70 West on 85. These are in approximately 90 miles an hour. 90 West on 619 Cooper. Falling into a tower, probably. 43 is the RO's address.
With dangerous swerves, the suspect rammed into a patrol car but couldn't escape. He was quickly apprehended and now faces a heavy price for his reckless actions. A motorcyclist without a license plate caught the attention of the police, prompting a stop signal. Unexpectedly, he sped off, turning a routine situation into a daring escape. Faced with the suspect's recklessness and the danger to the community, police were forced to call off the chase, leaving a big question about the fugitive's daring motives.